we have over 500 anime on our site, and we keep up simulcasts every quarter, catalog titles every quarter, and we managed to keep having more than anyone else, which is pretty fun.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. I think it's really important to point out that a lot of people don't realize it, but we are a global anime company. We don't just stream in America, but across the world, Latin America, Asia, Europe. We truly want to be like a global anime experience for everybody. So hopefully we can expand as we go along.
Break down borders. We have 8 languages. We most recently added Arabic to our website.
Yeah, that was really exciting. It was also a challenge to have the engineering code from left to right. That was really fun. But I think there's a better way to sort of, introduce the people behind Crunchyroll and this video plays.
I learned Crunchyroll from San Francisco a couple years after moving here, and I was just like, why am I not working there? We are a very passionate bunch. I would say that's the one word to describe who we are. Even on the holidays, people come here for Thanksgiving, or they have, birthday celebrations here.
I was on Crunchyroll watching anime, and I was like, oh wait, they need programmers too, right? And I went down to the jobs page.
I just knew that this wasn't the perfect thing for me just because I always really been into anime.
I was like, yeah.
They're pretty much just like my family.
Hi, my name is Danielle. I'm a product designer here at Crunchyroll. So if you're watching on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Roku, Apple TV, I helped design that experience for you.
Thought we could make an impact, fix their website up.
I really wanted to get people excited about what we're selling.
Helping design systems and helping to improve systems.
Crunchyroll's goal is to bring anime from Japan as quickly as humanly possible.
I can watch stuff that are shown in Japan yesterday.
Yeah.
And that's awesome.
When you come to work here, there's a lot of people who are into the same things you are, who come from the same place you do.
Our office is covered in anime stuff, and everybody's constantly fighting about whose favorite anime sucks and mine's the best, and it's great. Oh my god, did you see the last episode of Parasite? That, scene with Vivi and everything. Everyone's like, oh my god, yes.
There are goofballs.
Even if I go to a convention for fun and I'm cosplaying, I still get a lot of questions about Crunchyroll. Do you get paid to watch anime all day?
As a software developer, I joined Crunchyroll because I wanted to build stuff that I was passionate about and build it for people who cared about it and had fun with it, right? It's not like a banking application where they use it because they have to. They use Crunchyroll because they love it.
A ton of stars now, identify with this pop culture. It's changed so much from this niche hobby that it used to be.
I got to move from finance into a job that I'm absolutely in love with.
It's a really good feeling.
My name is Chris Rupert.
Ariel.
And I'm the VP of Engineering.
Purchasing Manager, Senior Account Executive.
Community Manager here at Crunchyroll.
My job is to fight for users.
You might see me screaming for 10 hours on the Crunchyroll stage.
He fixes my stuff.
Shout out to the finance department.
We need more engineers. You should apply.
Domo arigatou gozaimashita.
We are Crunchyroll. Thank you so much for being here. Our company is all about trying to make sure that there is as little between the content and you as possible. Whether it's time, whether it's money, whether it's distance, language, we want to make sure that Crunchyroll provides you the truest, closest experience to the Japanese simulcast viewing as possible. And so we do that with 3 main ways. Crunchyroll is free use for everyone. So again, we don't want to have any barriers in place. If you just want to log onto your computer, go onto your Roku, go onto your PlayStation 4, and watch Crunchyroll, you're able to do that. However, if you don't want to have to wait a week for shows, if you'd like to watch it HD, and if you'd like to watch it at the speed of Japan, our premium service is the way to go. It's $6.95 a month. It's pretty affordable for all the things you get, and that, again, that's where you get the HD, there's no advertisements, and you get store discounts as well. We've also recently added a Premium Plus option. So if you want kind of like an Amazon Prime type experience where you get free shipping on our first party items in our store, that's the way to go. You get cool convention perks. For example, we had a Porter Robinson concert last night.
I think much of that, by the way.
How many you in?
See a couple hands. All right. Okay. Hope you guys enjoyed that.
And if you were a Premium Plus member, you were able to get a ticket for free ahead of time. So we also have some beta features that I'm going to be talking about in just a second that our Premium Plus members get to try, and the Japan contest.
Yeah, so we have a quarterly contest for Premium Plus members for you to get a chance to win a trip for you and your friend to Japan. And obviously, just probably like assume, but just to let you know that also Premium Plus does offer all the same features that Premium
That's right.
members and more. And basically, it used to be known as All Access. So if you used to be an All Access member, it's now called Premium Plus.
And so something that changed early in February, but I think it does bear repeating, all of our premium members, so if you're a subscriber at any level, you get access to all of the manga in our catalog and all of the drama as well. And you get those simulpub and simulcast as well. So it's a really fantastic deal to just be a premium member, $6.95 a month. And if you want those extra perks to be the most hardcore anime fan possible, Premium Plus is the way to go. So one of those beta features that Premium Plus members get early access to is our simulcast calendar. So people have been asking us for a while about ways that we can better display our new titles and kind of organize how your viewing schedule. And if you're crazy like me, this is just saying, this is where you're going to be spending your week. This is my viewing calendar, basically.
How many of you guys have noticed the simulcast calendar pop up? Okay, good, a couple of you. So yeah, like Miles mentioned, this is one of our new Premium Plus beta features. So if you haven't already and you're a Premium Clubbers, please go ahead and check it out at crunchyroll.com/simulcast calendar, and we'll actually kind of show you a bit what it looks like in person. Oh, yeah, that's not my dog. I wish it was, but it's not.
So here's a live version of it, and you see some of the more exciting shows of each day broadcast, and then here's today. You can see Tiffany has not watched any simulcasts today.
Yes, because I certainly had a lot of time to watch anime right now.
Look, they're all gray at the bottom. This is like a challenge, just watch all of this. And if you happen to not be a Premium Plus member, we are opening this up to the public after we are able to iterate on it a little bit, but you'll get a message like this. Restricted page. So please upgrade to Premium Plus and give us as much feedback as possible so we can roll this out as soon as possible to everyone. All right, now what y'all were waiting for.
I know you guys, how many of you I know are just waiting for our summer announcements? Yeah? Yeah? All right. Like I said, we've got literally I think almost 7 to blow through, so we'll just go through it.
This is going to be a good season.
Yeah, so first off, these are all of our continuing titles from last season. We've got a total of 18 titles so far.
Including but not limited to Tribe Cool Crew.
Do you watch that?
I do watch that.
How do you like it?
It's got really cool dancing animation. I'm really enjoying it.
And you know the thing about Tribe Cool Crew is like for the dancing, they actually vocab like real dancers to do that. So that was,
street dancers.
yeah, it's really authentic. So these are all of our continuing from last season. And of course, we've been announcing a lot more as well. We've announced a bunch so far, including Wagnaria 3, Durara 2 second season, third season of Losers Handle It Mouth Life, Charlotte. My wife is a student council president, which I have to mention we have the censored and uncensored version.
Uncensored for premium only.
Premium only. There's some perks there. We also have Ushio and Tora, Classroom Crisis, Wakabakuro announced, Roka, which if you guys attended the screening on Thursday, I hope you guys did. You got a sneak preview of episodes 1 and 2. We also have Actually I Am, known in Japan as Jitsu wa Tashiwa, the Death Note drama, which I'm really excited for. Are you guys excited for Death Note drama? Alright, and remember, as premium members now, you guys can watch all the anime and drama, so please be sure to check it out. We also have Gate, Miss Monocron 2, and Aoharu and Machine Gun.
Which of these are you looking forward to the most?
Personally, I don't know. There's a lot.
This is a great season.
You know, I think I'm one of the few people that actually looks forward to Loser, because I love Mamoru Miyamoto's character, so I'm really looking forward to Loser, actually. But first off, we actually have a lot of new catalog titles coming your way as well, including all of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX subtitle, and it'll be available starting August 1st, so please stay tuned for launch times. I'm definitely going to rewatch Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. We also have Anohana coming back to our catalog as well. I know a lot of people are really sad when the license expired, but it's come back now, and it'll be up pretty shortly, like within a couple days or so. Please keep your eyes on the website for official announcement and times. And speaking of the more catalogs that came back, we're also getting the first season of Wagnaria back as well, just in time for season 3. So again, it's actually live right now if you guys want to go ahead and watch after this panel. So yeah, that pretty much wraps it up for our catalog announcements that are new. Speed round. So we have a ton of new simulcasts coming. In fact, some of them are so new. We actually don't have all the details yet, but we will announce them as soon as possible. And we are starting with Million Doll, the idol anime. So this basically is centered around an idol otaku basically named Suko, and her special ability is that she can make any idol popular just by writing about them on her blog. So one day she happens upon an idol group called Itorio, and she basically falls in love. But then she has to also compete with another blogger, Ryu-san, who supports another idol, Mariko. So it basically becomes a battle between these two idol bloggers to see which of them can push their idols to the top. So Idol $1 Billion will be coming soon to summer lineup, and definitely keep your eyes out Crunchyroll for the latest announcements for times.
I'm really excited about this next one.
Yeah, so another one that I know a lot of people were excited about is Symphogear GX.
Woo! That guy notebooks up. Come here, no, come up here. Let's give you a prize. I like passionate fans.
All right. Do you want to tell us what Symphogear is about?
I have no idea. I have no idea. I don't think people who watch Symphogear know what Symphogear is about.
I mean, I think what I got out of it was idols who battle enemies with songs and idol power and singing. So basically, this is the second season, third season? Yeah, third season of Symphogear, and basically the girls are back fighting the enemies that are not noise, but are very similar to noise. So for those of you Symphogear fans, you probably know what to expect. All I know is that it's really popular, and we're excited.
As its community, for sure.
Okay, well you seem to know more than I do. Next up actually is a title that I'm really excited about, and it's actually really early for us, but we are actually getting the perfect insider in October, and this is actually known in Japan as Subete ga F ni naru, which translates to everything becomes F. And it's actually based off a long-running, best-selling novel in Japan, which got turned into a live-action drama, and now the anime adaptation is coming with character designs by Asano Inio, which I totally love. So this is coming in October, really early announcement, but we just want to get people really excited, hyped up for it, and we actually even have a trailer to show.
Yeah! Woo!
And basically, it centers around a boy called Sohei Saikawa, and he basically goes on vacation to the research lab, and there he meets a girl who's a daughter of his mentor, and they kind of start joining the group despite not being part of it, and find the corpse on the island where they are, basically, and basically start working together to solve mysteries. Eventually, what leads to becoming a serial murder case. So it's kind of like mystery, murder mystery, that kind of stuff. I think it's gonna be a real thriller.
Absolutely.
Oh, sorry. And so next one we actually have a time for is Take You 5.
Woo!
Who are watching Take You? Waves and Suburbs were super excited for this title. It essentially is actually a continuation of Take You 4, but it actually is a different season. It's going to be at the same time slot that Take You currently is, which is Mondays at 10:30 a.m. And season 5 will officially air next Monday, July 6th. And basically, if you haven't watched it, it's like watching Chipmunks on speed. You know, this whole show is like 2.5 minutes long.
But it has 23 minutes of jokes.
Yeah, and then, like I think for the suburbs, it's like they have as much lines as like a regular 23-minute show, but like crammed in 2.5 minutes. So it's crazy. It's zany. They're a bunch of girls in a tennis club. They kind of do everything but play tennis. That's sort of what the joke is at. And they actually have this little spin-off series that was The Life of Takamiya Nasuno. That was also running this season as well. For our next several casts, we actually have another sequel coming back, which is Dono Biori Repeat. So this will air also next Monday, July 6th at 12 p.m. This is basically the continuation of the original Non Biori, which aired a couple seasons ago. And really it's about a story of a girl who basically moved from Tokyo to this laid-back sort of countryside in Japan, and sort of the daily life she encounters with her friends. And you know, the town is so small that there's only 5 students in a one-room schoolhouse. It's really cute, it's really heartwarming, slow-moving, like laid-back countryside life in Japan. If you like that kind of stuff, highly recommend it. Another title coming up that I'm actually excited about which is airing
in an hour.
In about half an hour actually, is Gatchaman Crowd's Insight, which airs today at noon.
So if you watched the end of the last season, you saw that everyone had the crowd's ability. And so this series takes place in Japan where the social environment is a lot different now that everyone's got this power. And when the Prime Minister's flight gets attacked, we get our Gatchaman team back into action.
Yeah, so now it's called Insight. I wonder what the Insight means.
I'm looking forward to it. Can I take a break from the booth to watch this?
I'll think about it. All right, and next up is another one that I know a lot of people will probably be looking forward to is Television Darkness. Everybody knows about it. I'm explaining it great. This will air Wednesday, July 8th at 1 p.m. on Crunchyroll. I mean, basically, it's an alien mom.
The king of that shit.
Yeah, basically.
Thank you, Sean the Jump.
Is this a jump title?
It is a jump title.
Makes sense. But yeah, so this is the sequel to Terrible Darkness, so Darkness 2.
The next one we have is probably one of the most hotly anticipated summer titles. We've had more people asking us about this one than anything else, so we're really happy to present Monster Musume.
And it really is. I think we're back to harem. So Monmusu, I know a lot of people are waiting for this. This will air Tuesday, July 7th at 9:30 a.m. And yeah, it's based off a best-selling manga, and even in America, it's top New York's bestseller manga list every week. Every volume that comes out, it becomes #1. So it's a huge title. I'm really interested just to see what it's like. I've heard a lot about this, and
Monster Girl's the new Moe. Didn't you hear?
I guess. I mean, I'm just really curious, though, I guess, between this and Torobu, which one's like more harem-y.
Which one do y'all like better?
Monster Musume!
Alright.
I guess
That's good, alright.
yeah, for those of you who don't know actually what Monster Musu is about, so basically it's in a world where we discover that monsters are real and they apparently want to date us. I don't know if that speaks for all monsters, but basically there's a cultural exchange set up between humans and these monsters. And this guy, Kurusu Kimihito, is a volunteer, so he has to kind of basically sort of teach these monster girls like what human culture and life is about. And a bunch of really attractive monster girls move in with him. And he's like a normal teenage boy with raging hormones. So what are you gonna do when scantily clad monster girls just show up and live with you in your house?
We'll find out.
I guess we'll find out. Monster Musume.
9:30 a.m. That's the perfect time to watch it too. Put you in the mood for the rest of your day.
Alright guys, so that's it for our new announcements. Hope you guys enjoyed, and we're also really excited to show you some more other features about Crunchyroll and our services, including manga.
So we've really been developing our manga part of our website quite a bit lately. We've got some huge announcements for tomorrow. Definitely stop by. We'll be talking about the manga panel in just 2 slides here. But Crunchyroll Manga has over 50 titles, the entirety of the series, as well as simulbubs. So if you're really interested in reading manga, we have a legal, easy way for you to get your fix.
Yeah, and the manga app on the iOS and Android, which is free by the way.
Wonderful.
It's awesome, and as all premium members, you guys get access to all of our manga. The day it comes out in bookstores in Japan, as well as a huge backlog of catalog titles as well. Who here has been reading manga on Crunchyroll?
That's a good
All right, really happy to see that number go up. So I highly recommend it. A lot of shows that we have manga for, we also have anime for. So like Attack on Titan, Fairy Tail, Yamada-kun, Seven Witches. You guys want to find out what the manga version is different, or just want to see a continuation? It's a great way to do so.
And there's cool features on this, like infinite scrolling, or you can go frame by frame with guided view. And so we do have a couple panels related to manga. Today at 12:15, we've got our Miki Yoshikawa panel. Miki Yoshikawa is the author of Yamada-kun and the Seven Witches.
So I'm wearing this hat right now.
Yeah.
Seven Witches.
And that's going to be in LP5 12:15.
It's going to be really fun. I know Yoshikawa Sensei, she's actually brought special gifts that she created just for you guys for the American panels. So definitely go for a chance to meet her, see her work in action, and maybe even think of an exclusive prize.
We also have a manga panel that's dedicated entirely to the manga part of our site. That's tomorrow at 12:30 p.m. in live programming 6. So please go if the manga announcements are what you're interested in, because our manga brand manager has been waiting for this for a long time.
Yeah, I know. She got some really big titles coming your way, so don't miss it.
So the Crunchyroll store is another part of our site, which people have been giving us a lot of great feedback at the booth. Our store is actually here at Anime Expo. If you stop by, we're at booth 1001 over in the exhibitor hall. Definitely check that out. We've got some exclusives just for AX.
Kind of like the t-shirt I'm wearing here. So this is our Kokusak and Crunchyroll Human Collaboration shirt. Kokusak was the artist who did Parappa the Rapper and a lot of Wario game WarioWare games. So pick up these exclusive designs. They're super cute. You can get one each for 25 bucks, or you can get all three like I did for 60.
Our store also has daily deals. So every day, and this is the first time I go to when I wake up in the morning before I guess I'll be watching.
You know you can actually sign up for a daily deal
That's
email.
way too convenient. If something is on daily deal on Crunchyroll.com, you will not find it cheaper. It's really hard to if you do. Email me if you do and I'll be shocked. Because these are the best prices around. So check this out daily, see what they've got. Cool figures for just real deep discounts. If you're a premium member, the discounts are even deeper.
And if you're Premium Plus, you probably even qualify for free shipping on a lot of these items on top of that.
Absolutely.
This thing is terrible for my wallet.
Next, we have Crunchy collabs. So we've been doing a lot of work with artists in Japan, one of which is Hypersonic Music Club. All right. How many of you have been reading Hypersonic Music Club?
All right, I see a couple people. So Hypersonic Music Club is actually an original collaboration between us and Hiroyuki Takahashi, who is a pretty well-known artist in Japan. He does a lot of comics, freelance work, and illustrations. He's got a really colorful and zany and original style, and he's been doing an full color comic for us. So it's really gorgeous. Each page is in full color and releases on a bi-weekly basis, I believe.
That's right.
Yeah, bi-weekly basis. So you can find out more about the adventures of the music club as they find the mystery frequency.
It's really visually appealing, and I hope you all try it out and enjoy it. We've also got Park Harajuku Crisis Team.
This is a collaboration between us and Park, which is a anime and otaku fashion store in Harajuku. And we worked with the artist Movie-chan to basically come up with a bunch of exclusive limited items to sell in our store, like these really cute Park Harajuku Crisis t-shirts, which we are also selling at our booth, and you can also buy online at our store as well. And they're made in the basically Harajuku Japanese fashion style, so they're just one size fits all. It's supposed to be like really bag.
Next up, we've been doing a monthly collaboration. Crunchyroll Hime is our mascot, and we've been working with artists. Here on the left, we have Mojgon, and on the right, we have D. Goggins. And these artists have been very generous and shared some of their artwork of our mascot. How many of you know about Crunchyroll Hime? That's a good amount? All right. So if you go by the Crunchyroll booth, we're handing out stickers with our cute little mascot, and we've been getting a new monthly drawing every month with really cool artists. If you're interested in that, definitely talk to us after the panel. It's something that we're really passionate about, and we're really happy to involve so many incredible artists with our company. So you can find out a lot about Crunchyroll on social media. It's the best way to keep up with us.
Yeah, pretty much, especially when we're at cons. You know, we're on all the major platforms. You got us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Crunchyroll Hime's Tumblr, and of course we're also on the Miiverse, actually. So if you have any Nintendo advice, we're on the Miiverse, so please join the Crunchyroll community, and we also do special contests and announcements on that as well.
So almost every day on one of our social media, you'll find a contest, a flash contest, a big contest, something where you can win cool stuff or interact with your fellow anime fans. So we really encourage you to follow all of our accounts.
Yeah. So basically our main accounts our Twitter handles are at Crunchyroll, at Steer Manga, which our manga manager Danica runs. Basically all the updates related specifically to Crunchyroll manga, and she also takes a lot of feedback, any kind of suggestions you have for titles, she always reads those. At Crunchyroll Jobs is a new one actually, and that's our HR Twitter handle. So if you want to know what it's like to work at Crunchyroll looking for a job, you know, who are we hiring, that's a really great place to follow. Sometimes we just post really bad puns.
And we do read everything on social media. So if you interact with us, even if you don't necessarily see a response, we've definitely read it, and it's part of it's our job to do that. So we're engaging as much as possible. And thank you so much for all of you who follow us and interact with us on social media. If you're not, let's get you on that.
Yeah.
We've also really expanded our gaming presence. We recently did a live stream, a sleepover, if you will, of Final Fantasy XIV.
Who watched that? Okay. You guys watched the live stream?
A couple of you.
All right, a couple of you stayed up all night with us. All right, good job.
So we're going to try doing more things like that. That was both on Twitch and Crunchyroll.com/live, and it was really fun to be able to play video games with each other and all of you who were watching and commenting and talking and sharing. So if that's something you'd like to see from us, please let us know, because we know a lot of people who like anime also like video games, and we're happy to bridge that gap.
Yeah, and we actually have a dedicated Facebook page for our Crunchyroll gaming community. We have a lot of moderators, and actually Baker, one of our other brand managers, we're all really big into games, and the Facebook page is the best place to find out. We have a lot of video game reviews, we do a lot of game-related giveaways on there as well. And next time we do live streaming, that's the best place to find out. So yeah, definitely check it out. They do a lot of meetups in games. I think right now, they're doing meetups in Final Fantasy 14. So if you want a chance to hang with the mods, great adventure or two with us, check it out.
All right.
Just have one more last video that I think will sum this up better than I can say it.
Absolutely.
The company was officially founded in 2006. We went to Japan, licensed all the content, got all the publishers to give us their blessings.
People started to kind of change the way they would get Crunchyroll.
When someone subscribes, we give a portion back to the actual content creators and the people licensing.
By watching on Crunchyroll specifically, half of all the money goes back to the anime companies.
We have a unique ability to potentially influence the way anime is being produced. We can really bring content creators as well as fans together to have a dialogue.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Merci. Thanks so much for watching.
Hi, my name is Kuhn, co-founder and CEO of Crunchyroll, and thank you for watching.
So we tried to have as short of a panel as possible today so we could answer as many of your questions. We also have a bunch of stuff to give out. But first, we actually want to start with the grand prize.
Yeah, this might take a while. So as you can see up here, we have a lovely Sony PlayStation 4, courtesy of our device sponsors at Sony. Here in the booth, we have like a beautiful PS4 on display as well. And they've given us this beautiful PS4 along with the J-Stars versus... I'm actually really sad I can't actually listen to me. I don't have the PS4. I don't even have the PS4.
Throw it!
I mean, you guys want to see more people you receive it, right?
So the way we're going to do it is Crunchyroll is in more than 180 countries. So if you look at the back of your badge, the last 3 digits, if anyone has 180 as the last 3 digits of their member or the closest person to 180, please come up forward. Sony has gratefully given us this to give to one of you at random.
So basically, if you look above your QR code right here, there's a bunch of this little string of numbers. Whoever is either 180 for the last 3 digits or the closest to 180. Oh, do we have anyone closer to 189? Over there? Oh, 184, do we have closer?
183. Is anyone closer to 180 than 183?
Remember, 179 is also closer as well. 178. Oh. We have either 179, 181, or 180.
Going once.
Going once. Going twice.
Congratulations. I don't know what we're going to do with the rest of these figures.
I think it might be a little bit better actually to do like, I guess, raffle style, because I don't know if like doing questions. Questions are
Raffle! Number generator.
let's see.
I was just saying, yeah, they just did it with that. So
111. Who's the closest to 111? We have 2.
Nope.
Both of you. 111. Are there any other 111s in the house?
Way higher! The 500s.
Wow, 111 exactly. booth giveaways, so definitely stop at the Crunchyroll booth because we literally are just like drowning in prizes. I do also want to open up to questions though, so let me take a couple questions in the meantime. I know we have a mic up here with the lovely AX staffer. If you guys have some questions, please just line up and we will take them at the same time. Back and forth, basically. Anyone have any questions? Shout out!
Or come up here.
Meanwhile, I'm going to brainstorm a way to give away next prize. I'm definitely doing trivia. You're doing trivia? Yeah,
Hello. One of the things that I've been noticing is that the video streaming is getting a lot more competitive, especially with anime. Dicey's really stepping up their game. Funimation is doing simul dubs and just announced that they're on a committee for an upcoming anime project. And of course, Netflix is going to be in Japan at the end of the year, so they're definitely going to get involved. So I wanted to know, what exactly is Crunchyroll going to do to step up their game? Are you guys going to do simul dubs? Are you guys going to do original works? So, you guys have anything lined up?
we definitely do. It's just a lot of things I don't know that I can actually talk about. We are definitely aware of all these developments in the industry. We know, like, especially in Japan, our team, like, they all talk. So this isn't really news. And we definitely do have stuff coming up. I just can't say.
I mean, and you only even scratch the surface on competition. Because like I said earlier, we're in over 180 countries. So in a lot of different regions, there's a lot of competition. But we've managed to stay #1 in pretty much all of those 180 countries for a reason. Because we are the cutting edge of anime. And other companies can say, let's do this because Crunchyroll's doing this. And we never have to say that the other way around. We're doing things that no one else is doing, and a lot of the things that we can't talk about are those sorts of things. They're brand new. So you'll see them as they come out.
I mean, I guess I can kind of say that, the stuff we show are kind of collaborations, the sort of originals, that's sort of the tip of the iceberg of stuff we're working on, along with new developments and stuff. That, someone will probably kill me if I say it. But, definitely, I would say the best place is keep an eye out for our announcements.
And there are a lot of reasons to be excited.
Definitely, especially, let's just put it this way. Keep watching Loser Season 3. Watch that show. Not just because of Marumian. Thank you.
Before the next question, do you have a trivia question?
Yeah, I do have a trivia question. I love trivia because this proves that people are actually listening. So could someone name 3 simulcast titles I just announced at this panel? All right, you guys.
Don't look
you right there with the chair. The glasses, yes.
Fiore repeat.
Yes.
My student council president life.
That was a simulcast, but it wasn't one I announced at the panel. Can you think of 2 other ones that I announced as
Oh, did you announce at the panel? Okay. The Symphogear X thing.
Yes.
And let's see. What was the other one? I know it. I just blanked.
All right, good try. All right, Ozzy, why don't you use All right, you with the hand waving, yes.
Thank you. To Love for Darkness.
Yes.
None on the BR repeats.
Yes.
Monster Musume.
Yes, all right,
Okay, so I just noticed the stickers on your laptop. Did you get those last year?
Yes, I did. These are thanks to my friend EJ at the lovely Annick Festival.
I got them last year too. They're really nice.
Great. Did you also have a question?
Yes, I did. So I was actually really hyped for Monster Girl, so I was curious, like, if either of you were to be swooped up by one of them, which one would it be?
So I've only read the first volume of the manga, so I'm very biased towards the Snake Girl.
Oh, like the biggest of them?
Puppy!
Puppy! I haven't actually read any of the manga. I don't know. I'm recommended to say Spider Girl. So I hate spiders though, so I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe I'd rather look for the Centaur Girl.
Jelly Girl too.
There's a Jelly Girl.
Slime.
Oh, Slime Girl, okay.
I
I don't know, I don't like slime things. I sent her before for fun, like, you know, like a horse. Anyway, that's what
Alright, thank you.
Thank you.
There's actually a really good game that came out a couple years ago, and it's free. Just look it up. It's called Monster Girl Quest. It'll give you a lot more insight into the Monster Girl universe.
Thank you so much.
I also wonder if it's going to be safe to play at work. Okay. Alright, so in between, I'm going to do, sorry, just real quick, do another trivia. What is, okay, just one this time. What is a new catalog title I announced during this panel? Alright, guy with hat. Yes.
My wife is student council president.
That is actually a new simulcast title. Sorry. Yes. Yes. Yes! Yu-Gi-Oh! Cheers.
Alright, question. Will you guys be streaming JoJo Romantica 3? And if not, do you know if you will be streaming it on Crunchyroll?
As far as I know, we currently do not have plans to stream JoJo Romantica 3. Whether or not it will make an appearance later on the site, you know, that's always a possibility.
And should be clarified. Whoa, my mic's off. This is not our entire simulcast announcements for this summer.
Oh yeah, no, definitely not. This
We
is
still
like,
have more than that.
yeah. I just thought if I added any more, we wouldn't have time for anything else. I could have added like 5 more. But always I meant to. Yeah, definitely keep an eye out for our show announcements.
Thank you.
All right, next trivia question.
Can someone name 4 apps that we're on? Yeah. PlayStation 1. 3 and 4, that's 2 right there. Xbox One. Roku. All right. Congratulations.
All right, next question.
My question actually is about the apps. Do you guys plan to make an app for the Vizio TV sets?
I don't think we currently have any plans at the moment, but you know that's not to say it won't ever change. Our app team is always sort of in development to see what else we can develop for devices.
And we do have a pretty good range of top box sets, such as Roku TV, Apple TV, Chromecast. And so those are probably what I would recommend if you have a smart TV and want the most seamless experience watching Crunchyroll.
Yeah. Thank
you so much.
All right, let's see another trivia.
No number.
Okay, we'll do the raffle one for the last one since we have time. I want to make sure we have time for our last question. Or actually, we just take this question. We'll do raffle on the last 2. How's that sound?
Hey, I've got a question on manga. So this is a super niche market, but it's really hard to get ebook manga in Japanese outside of Japan because pretty much all the services in Japan require a Japanese billing address. Is there any chance? Because I assume the primary should be licensing to do it here rather than work because it's already in Japanese. Is there any chance we're going to see untranslated manga?
Yeah, I mean that's a question we get a lot too. Also with like raw Japanese audio, but like raw Japanese anime, also just untranslated. And kind of like you said, you already hit on the point, but unfortunately it is a licensing issue. Because obviously Japan already has their own services, their own markets, and that's sort of their domain. Like they already have the domestic rights for that. And so the reason we can release it worldwide is because we're sort of not within those rights. So I would say it's probably pretty difficult to get raw manga. Unfortunately, I think the only way is really just to either buy the books or
Amazon Japan does ship here. So.
Well, for e-readers.
For e-readers, yeah. That's really
I do know there's a couple manga publishers, like I know Earthstar does their own online, it's all in Japanese, but I think it really varies from publisher to publisher. I know a lot of manga publishers are starting to do digital these days with just their raws. So yeah, that might be something we may see more.
Thank you so much for your question.
All right. I know you're just like staring hungrily at these last.
In honor of Two Love Reviews, can we do 666?
Okay. All right. Who's closest to 666? Or do we have some on the 666?
We have a 666 over here.
I have 666.
Oh, let's do that. It is indeed 666. All right, take your pick. All right, congratulations.
We give up one more prize.
I want to do like a kind of commemorative to. Well, one of the first things we simulcasted was Naruto and Time of Eve.
And there was the Gonzo stuff too.
Last Friday?
Tower of Dragon.
Oh, and Tower of Draga. But those don't have like 3-digit numbers associated. RNG? Well, okay, we got 8 minutes. You know, I'm just gonna run it through RNG. But it's gonna be like 3 digits.
You can do it. It's for Austin, guys. Is there a sort of number we can do? Let's see. Do you want to do the last 3 digits of the...
Alright, the last 3 digits of the barcode. You guys can if you come closest, you can win us now. And her last 3 digits are 693. 694. We got 694. I got 691. 691. So 69. Who's 694? Or no, 691? 691. Anyone closer than 691? Oh, 694. Oh, those are one off. So 694 we have currently. Then we have 692 or 693.
793.
Alright, that's 200 off. 100 off. Alright, 694 going once.
Come on.
Going twice. Alright, 694.
Well, thank you all so much. It doesn't look like there are there any other questions before we get out of here?
Oh, one last question.
I know that a lot of people stream anime without subscriptions, you know, just on websites. What do you think are like the advantages of paying for a subscription besides like the community?
No ads and HD and simulcasting. And supporting the industry, which is like one of the biggest things. You know, I think a lot of people forget to realize that half of the money that you guys pay goes directly back to you.
And it goes to the publishers of the shows that you watch. It doesn't just go to everything and everyone. It supports the shows you care about. So definitely that's the biggest reason. But also we have way more convenient ways of watching the shows with all the apps. We get it before anyone else, especially because they all steal from sites like ours and Funnimations and Daisuke. So I mean, we get it first. We have it higher quality, and we have it all these apps. We support the industry. It's the best way to watch it.
Thank you guys so much. We have a bunch of other panels as well as our summer preview panels. So you guys want to check out what new shows literally just launched in a couple days. It's this afternoon at 2:30 p.m.